Welcome to Facts, Fiction and Faraway Lands, your Friday ticket to wonder, words and the wide world. Why do baby teeth fall out? Did you know that as a child you have fewer teeth than your parents? Here's why. If you had no teeth, you'd still be eating mushy baby food. Kids need teeth to chew, but your kid-sized mouth can only fit 20 small primary teeth, also called milk teeth. As you grow, these teeth fall out to make space for 32 strong permanent teeth, the set that has to last your whole life. Here are some fun bite-sized facts about teeth. Beavers, mice and rats have orange teeth. The color comes from iron that makes them extra strong. Piranhas have some of the sharpest teeth in the animal kingdom, like little razor blades. Elephants have the longest teeth, their tusks. The narwhal's horn is actually a super long tooth that can grow over 2 meters. Those were some amazing facts. What say? Prince Amritasena was loved by his people. He was fair, playful, and curious about the lives of his subjects. Often, he would disguise himself and walk among the common folk, listening, learning, and understanding their problems firsthand. On one such walk beyond the city's edge, Amritasena noticed 3 young men in unusual attire huddled together and deep in conversation. "You seem new here," the prince said kindly. "Can I help you?" One of them replied, "We are students of the sage Kashyapa. We have completed our studies and are now looking for work where we can use our special skills." Amritasena was intrigued. "What are these special skills?" he asked. The first man said, "By tapping my feet, I can sense what lies beneath the ground." The second added, "I can tell where hidden treasure is in any direction." The third smiled, "And once I have seen someone, I can recognize them anywhere, even in disguise." Amritasena nodded, amused. "I too have a special skill," he said with a twinkle in his eye. "Whenever someone is in trouble, I somehow find a way to rescue them." He invited the trio to walk with him into the city. "Show me your skills along the way. If they are true, I'll recommend you to the king." As they walked, the first man suddenly stopped. "There's a tunnel right beneath us," he said, tapping his foot. They dug and found a hidden passage leading straight to the palace. A little further along, the second man whispered, "There's a secret treasury just around this corner." Amritasena, who knew the palace well, was amazed. It was true. He paused and said, "You 3 wait here. If the guards see you near the treasury, they'll think you're thieves." With that, he slipped away, changed into a guard's disguise, and returned. In a stern voice, he said, "You're caught near the treasury. Explain yourselves." The 3 men turned pale and pleaded, "We meant no harm. We were only demonstrating our skills to someone who promised to help us." Now the third person asked, "Aren't you the same person who brought us till here?" He said, revealing his skill. Amritsena revealed himself and laughed. Yes, and I will help you. But this was your final test. He led them to the palace and said, You've proven your talents. From today, use them for the good of this kingdom. The three young men sighed in relief. True to his word, Amritsena had found a way to rescue them, just as he always did. This was the story, Skills for a Prince. This week, our flight takes us to Cyprus, an island nation in the European continent. The capital of this country is Nicosia. Can you spot Cyprus on the world map? Now here are the fun facts about Cyprus. Cyprus has beaches where turtles nest. Cyprus is home to beautiful beaches where loggerhead and green turtles come to lay their eggs. These beaches are protected, and if you are lucky, you might spot tiny baby turtles waddling into the sea. Cyprus is sometimes called the island of cats. Legend says that Saint Helena brought hundreds of cats to the island in the 4th century to control a snake problem. Today, cats roam freely and are loved by locals and tourists alike. They even got shots for coronavirus. How much more cat-loving can a country be? What say? Today, in our Invention of the Week section, we are talking about something that keeps us warm. Have you ever imagined what the primitive humans wore? Did they wear trendy clothes like us? What did they wear when they hunted in early days? The answer to all these questions is fur. Fur, which has become a fashion symbol today, was once the only thing that humans wore. Around 70,000 years ago, early humans lived in places where weather changed very often. Temperatures often varied from very hot to very cold, and they had to find a way to protect themselves against the cold. They saw how animals stayed warm in cold weather and decided to use animal skin as clothing. Skins of hairy mammoths, bears, deer, and musk oxen were used to make clothes. In the 1950s, fur was created using synthetic fiber, and that means we don't kill animals for their skin. That's heartening to know, isn't it? Fur is now a fashion symbol with big labels making clothes out of this fabric. The word for the week is pandemonium. This is a long word which spells Pandemonium. Pandemonium is where everything becomes super noisy, wild, and out of control, like total chaos. Think of it as a fancy word for a scene that's loud, messy, and completely bonkers. Imagine this. It's your school's annual day, and just as the principal begins her speech, someone backstage accidentally presses the Dance Mix Songs button on the music system. Suddenly, disco lights start flashing, and the nursery kids think it's a surprise dance party. The teachers are trying to restore order, but the toddlers are doing the train ride across the stage. That, my friend, is pandemonium. How to use it in a sentence? When the magician's hat tipped over and a dozen puppies jumped out instead of rabbits. There was complete pandemonium on stage. That wraps up another magical stop in facts, fiction, and faraway lands. Until next time, keep wondering. If you loved today's journey, don't forget to tap like, hit subscribe, and share it with your family and friends. Let's spread the magic of learning. Bye, Story Explorers. See you.